Hi guys, so you're going to hear about changes that can happen to our planet Earth caused by us, people. People change the Earth, Chapter 3. Remember, Mrs. Moore's class is on their field trip to a state park. Mrs. Moore's class goes further down the trail. They see 4 birds in the trees. They see fish swimming in the river next to the trail. Sarah says, "Look what I found. Why are those here?" She points to 4 candy wrappers on the ground. Mrs. Moore says, "People change the environment too. Sometimes people can hurt the environment. The wrappers are litter. Litter is trash that is found in the environment. Litter is a type of pollution. Pollution hurts the environment. People can pollute the land, water, and the air. Pollution happens on land. Litter on the ground covers grass and other plant life. The plants can't get sunlight like they did before. The grass and plants die. Animals can eat litter and get sick. Litter also gets washed into rivers and streams when it rains," says Mrs. Moore. Water pollution happens in streams, rivers, seas, and oceans. Litter ends up in the water. A sea turtle eats a plastic bag. It gets sick. Chemicals and oil cause water pollution too. Fish and plants get oil on them during an oil spill. The fish and plants could die," says Mrs. Moore. A third place where pollution is found is in the air. Air pollution is when harmful chemicals float into the air. Factories, power plants, and cars often pollute the air. Scientists think air pollution is changing the Earth's temperature. It is making the Earth hotter, says Mrs. Moore. Wildfires change the environment. A wildfire is a large fire in a wooded area. The fire destroys trees and plants. Animals can get hurt. Homes can burn down. Some wildfires are helpful, however. The ashes from the fire make the soil healthy to grow new plants, says Mrs. Moore. Some wildfires happen when lightning strikes the ground while it is very dry. Most wildfires are started by people. They can start when people don't put out a campfire. Lighting fireworks can start wildfires too, says Mrs. Moore. People also cause deforestation. People cut down trees before they begin building. Animals have to find new homes. Trees help prevent erosion and floods. Less trees means soil is washed away. Trees also help clean our air. The air is less clean without them. People change the Earth. Sometimes they hurt the environment, says Sarah. Yes, says Mrs. Moore, but we can help the environment too. We can try to make life better on Earth. Let's begin right now. Mrs. Moore picks up the 4 wrappers. She puts them in a nearby trash can. So here are some questions for you guys to consider after having read this chapter. What does Sarah see on the ground next to the trail? What is litter? Describe how pollution affects plants and animals on the land. Describe how water pollution affects plants and animals in the water. Describe how air pollution affects the earth. How does a wildfire change the environment? How does it affect people? How do wildfires start? And how does deforestation change the environment?